How much money did I earn in 2024 as part of the Amazon Influencer Program? That's what I'm going to get into today. I'm also going to share my total results from 2023 for comparison and get a bit into some of the drama that I felt being part of the program this year. Hi, my name is Nicole. Welcome to my channel, Travel to Money, where I share about how to travel, adventure, and have fun on the road to financial independence. In April of 2023, I joined the Amazon Influencer Program, and month after month, I was stunned at how much I was earning from this program that I really wasn't putting that much time into. Just like any other program that is based on commissions, of course, it had ups and downs right away. But as a content creator, it very quickly became the highest earner for me. Keep in mind that I had just begun earning from YouTube and coaching, and both of those were small earners. Throughout the year 2023, from the middle of April through December, I earned a total of $4,581. This was based on publishing 482 shoppable videos. I'm assuming if you're watching this video that you're at least familiar with the Amazon Influencer Program. But if you're not, just for reference, these are almost all between 1 and 2 minute videos that didn't take much work. So that means that I put out an average of 53 videos each month and earned an average of $509 per month. That means that I basically earned about $10 for every video I put up. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail here, but just for reference, I would usually take about 10 products, set them on the floor next to me, use the front-facing camera on my phone with a microphone, and it would take me maybe 20 to 30 minutes to film 10 videos, and then another 20 to 30 minutes to cut the ends off and upload them. So if you consider the time I put in, I was earning about $100 per hour. Maybe a little less, but it was definitely up there and worth the time I put in. You might think, why not do this all day, every day, if that's how much you're earning? And for me, that answer comes down to a few things. First of all, I love being a content creator, but the space of making review style videos is just not a passion point for me. I have a lot of other jobs and responsibilities that I'm more passionate about. But at the same time, you have to balance that with how much you can earn on other platforms. The next issue is that I only have access to so many Amazon products, and I did all of this without buying anything just for the purpose of making a review. So I was mostly doing videos about things I already owned or was purchasing for something I actually needed. And I also filmed videos of items owned by some friends and family. But you also run low on that too. I know there are a lot of influencers out there who probably find a lot of other creative ways to make more videos, but I wasn't ready to explore those avenues more. So going into 2024, I was stunned at how fast this was growing. November and December of 2023 had been my two biggest months, earning over $800 one month and over $900 the other. I was thinking, I've done the big chunk of the work. Now I can just add more videos at a slower pace and it will just steadily grow. I knew January and February would probably be lower after the holidays, and I was right, but it wasn't too drastic. In January of 2024, I brought in $692. In February, I brought in $724. Then in March, I had a record-breaking month, earning $1,148. I was soaring now. April, I made a cool $995, and May, I broke the $1,000 mark again, bringing in $1,043. In June, things slowed just a bit, but I still made $902. July, of course, is when they have Amazon Prime Days, and that actually became my biggest month of the whole year, bringing in $1,565. I really thought things were on a roll, but I couldn't have been more wrong. As a matter of fact, as I was writing the script and looking back over my numbers for the year, there wasn't a single month after that where I earned even half of what I did in July, not even November and December. I don't know what Amazon did, but after July, they definitely changed something. So let me just run through my earnings for the rest of the months and what my total was for the year, and then I'll talk about the ups and downs of the program, other ways I'm earning through the program, and go over what I think as I head into 2025 with much lower daily earnings than I was entering 2024 with. Okay, so in August 2024, I brought in $624. In September, I brought in $689. In October, I made $668. At this point, I kept telling myself it was just cooling off before the big holiday rush. Again, I was wrong. In November, which was my biggest month in 2023, I only brought in $552. Talk about deflating. This felt pretty brutal. Then in December, it got a little bit better, but I still only made $727. Now, I also want to acknowledge that those earnings still aren't bad for the amount of time I put into it. It's just that it feels like a financial and emotional roller coaster. Within the program, Amazon always seems to be testing one thing or another, and I get it. They're a business and they don't have to make this program available. But at the same time, there isn't a lot of communication from them to the influencer community about what to expect, and that can be really hard. But let's look at what my total was for influencer earnings only based on commissions I made. All of that came to a total of $10,334 for the 2024 year, which is more than double what I had made in the 9 months the year before. That means that in 2024, I made an average of $861 per month. But I have another piece of food for thought. I only added another 229 videos during the year, averaging only 19 videos per month. So that means I was only putting in 2 or 3 hours per month into making videos, and it's hard to beat that return, even if the program was getting more and more frustrating as the year went on. I also have to wonder how much of my numbers getting lower was strictly due to my own output. I'm pretty sure, based on what I was hearing from other influencers, that I was not alone in the lower earnings. But I can certainly look at my own performance and say that I surely could have done more. Now, remember how I said that Amazon is always testing one thing or another? Sometimes certain influencers would be asked to participate in things that other influencers are not asked to. I'm pretty sure I'm not permitted to say much more than that, but I was able to earn another $1,900 from the program, but not related to commissions directly. Then there's the ability to partner with sellers who may either send me a product for free in exchange for a shoppable video, or even pay me for the video in addition to getting a free product. I travel a lot, so this isn't always easy for me, but I have been able to take advantage of lots of free stuff, which I often resell on Facebook Marketplace if it isn't something I need. I've probably made between $100 and $200 directly from sellers, which is pretty low in comparison to a lot of other Amazon influencers, and I've probably made even more from reselling the products. For example, one brand sent me a certain kind of safe that sells for about $150. I was able to resell it for about $100 pretty easily. But not all items resell easily, and your house can start to stack up with unnecessary stuff if you aren't careful. I think I probably made between $300 and $500 reselling items that were sent to me. So when you put it all together, my total earnings that came from being a part of the program come to around $12,500, totaling a little more than $1,000 per month for 2024. This was still the primary source of income that I earned as a content creator in 2024, making up the large majority of my earnings. But I also do content creation in general on a very part-time basis. I have a full-time job and also do contract work for others on top of that, so my time to put into my own content creation is limited. I would love to say that if you have the time and access to products, that the sky's the limit with the program. But honestly, I do think something has changed within the program, and I think there are probably more changes to come. At the rate of decrease I've experienced over the last 6 months, I wouldn't be surprised if I earn less in 2025 than I did in 2024. But some of that will also depend on how much I put into it. Just recently, my YouTube channel passed 10,000 subscribers, and I've noticed that I have a lot more Amazon sellers reaching out to me, but that hasn't really been that great for me. A lot of them want me to film Instagram reels or YouTube videos, and what they've offered to pay so far just isn't cutting it. And my audience isn't really expecting reviews unless it specifically has to do with travel, finance, or Spain. So I'm very protective about videos that I post on those platforms, and so far I haven't found any good partnerships for that from Amazon sellers. It's a little frustrating because the ones who have been reaching out recently aren't as often willing to do a product and payment for just a shoppable video on Amazon. So I'm having to say no a lot more, and that just feels like a waste of time too. The other thing I've done recently is that I started a YouTube channel under my brand called Travel to Money Product Reviews. I post a lot of the same shoppable videos to that YouTube channel and have even made some videos recently that are exclusively for that channel. For that channel, I put the product name directly into the title so that it's easy to find if people are Googling the specific product name. This will also give me the opportunity to make product reviews for things on other platforms. It's a slow grow, and I haven't seen much come of it yet, but YouTube is always a slow grow. If you're wondering about what I've earned on YouTube after 4 years, I made a video about that recently, and I'll leave a link to that in the description if you want to check that out. Personally, Amazon has been a big game changer for me. I'm really thankful to be in the program, despite the frustrating moments from the year. I wish I could say that my hopes are high, but I'd say that I'm just planning to do the work and preparing for the worst. That's honestly the life of a content creator, no matter what program you're in. You only have so much control over how it goes. Another focus of mine as I go into the new year with this program is making better quality videos. And I don't mean how I shoot them, but just taking the time to really answer questions about the product so that the person watching doesn't feel like they need to watch another video in order to get the answer they are looking for. I think being genuinely helpful to people really goes a long way. So are you in the program currently? What do your results look like? Does anything else work for you? Are you in any other similar programs that are doing better than this one? I'd love to chat with you about it in the comments. Also, if you're new to being an influencer and you are just learning about communicating with Amazon sellers, I've put together a doc you can download with pre-written responses that you can just copy and paste to help you get started and keep more of your time free for making videos. I'll put a link to that in the comments too, and it's free. I'd also love to keep up with you. Do me a big favor, like this video and subscribe to join me every day where travel and adventure build financial freedom. I can't wait to see where your dreams will take you.